Hello! This is Bobo Brookins, and welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest VI. We just went into a castle and they told us we couldn't come back ever again, so that's exciting. Let's go back to the crossroads, and we'll go check out the town. See what's going on over here. It's a cool little scene. This guy. An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole. Can I have one of these lamps? Just take it. Alexander will have to deal with the lamp seller if he wants to obtain one of the lamps. Okay. What do you have to say? Good day, peddler. Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade. What? Isn't it a rather bad business, taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange? Well, there's always a chance I'll find a genie, and if I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique luminaries. Well, don't tell people that. They would just rub the lamp and then trade it to you. Okay. Well, can I have one? How fare you, peddler? Fine, lad. Have you an old lamp for me yet? Okay, so I can't do anything unless I have a lamp, but can we look at them? There's 6 new lamps on the pole. Okay, well, I guess that's all we can do. Let's look around at this scenery. Old lamps for new. Windows face the street from living quarters above the bookstore. The village buildings are made of rough sandstone stucco. This one has a shop on the street level and a private dwelling up above. Steps lead up to the shop door. Oh, who are you? The villagers bustle about their chores. They seem a busy, if somewhat subdued lot. So maybe more than 10 people do live here. I don't know. Oh, old lamps for new. Okay, well, I'm the only one here, so you already told me. A wooden door leads up to the bookshop interior. A wooden door leads to the pawn shop interior. Sign says pawn shop, obviously. The pawn shop window has the words curios and antiquities. No, and antiques painted on it. What an interesting looking shop. Large round pot is one of the pottery pieces on display outside the shops. The village continues to the north through a key-shaped arch. That's pretty fun. It says tower. Alexander is standing on a sunny village street. There are open shops to his right, a hard-packed path beneath his feet, and palm trees waving over his head. To the north, a key-shaped arch leads to another part of the village. Okay, well, let's go look at the books. I like reading. Ali's books. Hello, I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you? Let's talk. I'll talk to you. Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles? That is quite a question, young man. Who are you, and what would you have me tell you? My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby. You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder. At least 3. Does no one know for certain? This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a fourth island, an isle shrouded in mist. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world. Well, that's quite a claim. Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night. Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them? Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between islands. There's been much political unrest, and it's been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle. Well, that didn't get me anywhere. Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice. Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more. No, that's actually also free. Anything else to say? How fare you, merchant? Business could be better. Too many people are losing interest in reading these days. Sigh. It's a sign of the times. Okay. Well, let's look around here. Who's this guy? An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood. Oh, what's your story? Oh, your eyeball is glinty. Good day, sir. The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander. Good day, sir. Yeah, he's just ignoring me. Can I talk to you? No? Okay. What's this book? There's a book entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table reading area. It appears some regular customer likes that book. Can I read it? No, I want to read the book. Feels his pockets. Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages. Okay. Well, that was refreshing. I guess so. Let's see what... This fireplace is cool. Now, I love the scene how it's like... we're behind the bookshelf and we're looking in the room. It's just really cool to me. What do we got here? There's a book up here. An antique leather-bound book is displayed on a little stand on the counter. On the elaborate cover is the title, Ye Useful Bouquet of Magic Spells. Okay, can I have that? Alexander actually has cast spells before in the King's Quest III. He was a servant boy to a magician, and he had to cast spells in order to free himself. How much for that book on the counter, merchant? It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom ever had. Proved himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spellbook for it. Okay, so we need a book to get this book. A book for a book and a lamp for a lamp. So far. Let's see what we got on the shelves here. Volumes of poetry are displayed on this bookshelf. Well, let's read some poetry. Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast. Not bad. And another. Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow her her earthly bed. Oh, that she were not there. Yeah. What was it that when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply, its commonness does not descry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you. A little close to home, that one. If you say so, buddy. Alexander returns the love poem to the shelf. Oh, it fell. Something fell. What's that? A page has fallen from the poem book and now lies on the floor. Well, let's get that. Alexander picks up the fallen page. I'm getting all kinds of ding-dongs lately. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book. I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I've glued the stubborn thing back into place 2 times already. That's pretty amazing that you knew exactly what page and what book it came out of. You're very observant. I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant. Okay, looks like we're about out of time for this video, so we'll go ahead and cut it off here, and we'll explore this bookshop a little bit more in the next one. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. And if you have anything to tell me, or any questions or comments, go ahead and comment on this video. But until then, my name's Paul Bo Brookins, and we'll see you next time.